Welcome back, everybody. I am C-Money. I'm a Grandmaster level Risk Global Domination player. Today we are playing Europe Advanced Progressive Capitals once again. Playing as the green player out of the third position. And for those of you unfamiliar with the game of Risk, it's just like the board game that you'd play in person, but we've got it here on the screen. And if you want to understand the game a little bit better and the nuances of it, all you got to do is go check out the video in the cards that should be triggering right about now. That's how to play Risk in 5 minutes. Give you a good rundown so we can see that. And we're going to look at our game. We're playing Progressive Capitals, Capital Conquest here with progressive cards. All that stuff covered in that brief video. We have neutral inactivity behavior, blizzards and fog both on, alliances and portals are off, balance splits dice, no rank restrictions, 60-second turn timer, and auto setup. What options do I have for Capitals? Blue goes before me. We have some really interesting blizzards on the board right now. Purple goes there. I don't hate it for them. It's a little unfortunate because I kind of wanted to go on this 2 in Bulgaria. There is a bit of a noob corner hold up here. I've got a 1 point, or I don't actually control the 1 point hold down this direction. I think red's going to cap here on Rabat, maybe even on Gascony. Blue's capital is pretty bad given their positioning. I normally wouldn't go for this back here, but I see both the caps. I think I'm going to be stuck in a bad spot here. I could cap on this Berlin territory here. I think that's going to be good for the late game. I don't have any material back here. I think it's very likely that either pink or yellow caps along that pathway. So I am going to cap in here on this too. Not my favorite spot, the Berlin cap, but we don't have access to any of the choke points, and purple unfortunately weaseled us into not being able to take this 2 in Bulgaria. So purple can essentially 2 point hold this entire bottom right. Red can 1 point hold this bottom left, and he's got quite a bit of material in here. I would have considered a cap on Madrid here and just try to overpower a neighbor, but not going to worry about it. I did have option to hold the noob corner pocket, but it would take me too long to cap that, I think. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 territories behind me. I don't think that's particularly worth the risk. So let's see how blue plays this. They maybe will be a friend. They maybe won't, as far as letting me hold the bonuses in here. So have to anticipate red dropping themselves on the 1 point hold from Rabat here. They've got 5 troops down here already minimum. We don't see what's on these other 3 territories in Mascara, Gigel, and Sardinia. So we'll see what red ends up doing. Blue and myself are the only ones who see the purple capital. I can tell at least purple and pink see the blue one, if not more visibility from Netherlands, Paris, and Marseille. So we'll see what happens with that. I just feel like yellow probably capped back here. Red does take the cap that we expected them to. So just solely off of starting territories, not the best start for me, but there's always room to turn things around. I'll try to take this Central Europe bonus. It's only a 4 territory hold, +5. I don't think blue will let me hold it, but maybe he does. I think purple will probably play to the right side here, so maybe purple lets me hold this bonus. We'll see what happens. I'm almost a little bit surprised that blue didn't cap here, but purple could just repeatedly break him over and over again, so that does make a little bit of sense, and purple knocks my 2 out of there. So purple does in fact play from this area, takes this bonus, and will likely defend himself. Probably doesn't throw... He does throw troops on cap. All right, so purple seems at least somewhat competent just right off the start. The players in our game, the purple player is General Asano from the United States. We got the blue player Freakin' Lasers from the United States. He might be rolling... No, he is... Okay, he's taking this bonus here. I wonder if he tries to knock my 2 out of here early. No, he's going to split to hold his borders. Interesting. Brings 1 back to cap. Brings both back to cap. Okay, so he doesn't expect me to break him. I am capped right next to him. I'm going to hit here just in case. I'm not going to defend it. Let's hope we get good dice. Yeah, we get We get all right dice. Not the best, but I take double bonus. I'm a little aggressive here just because I want to, you know, maybe purple lets me hold this. I doubt it. I don't even think blue's going to let me hold the bonus, but might as well take the risk in the early game. My chances of holding something are better if I try to hold both spots. Now, this is interesting. Is yellow capped? He fails that. You got to put more troops there, brother. I wonder if yellow's capped on Benghazi, because that could provide an interesting quandary for the purple player. Down at the bottom of the board. Pink getting 7. That makes sense. They've been hit a little bit. So continuing on with the players, we got Freaking Lasers, the blue player, myself, Grandmaster level player, just outside of the top 200 on the leaderboard right now, playing as Grain from the United States. We got the yellow player, Diego Bavzar, apparently from Antarctica. The pink player, General of the FOP, flying the flag of Haiti. And then finally the red player, General Nan from St. Lucia. So here is the bonuses on our map. If you're unfamiliar with the Europe Advanced map, we got a +2 in Iceland, +3s in British Empire, Scandinavia, and North Africa. We got +4s in Southwestern Europe, Western Europe, Southern Europe, Dinaric Alps, and Southeastern Europe, +6s in West Africa and Orient, a +5 in Central Europe, a +7 in the Russian Empire, and a +8 up in Eastern Europe if you're able to hold those bonuses. So Red's turn now comes in. Red's going to be getting 8 troops here. And if I were them, I'd just try to take out as much back here as possible. But it's also, based off the fact that we don't see their troops, I do wonder if they did hold one of these territories in here. I'm trying to make progress somewhere in there. We got 2 bonuses for now. I don't think that will persist unless somebody got greedy and broke the purple player. Red seemingly maybe doesn't have a great idea of what they're trying to do in this game. They just committed 8 troops completely off capital somewhere, and we don't see it. So, unsure about that. Somebody did break purple, though, which is interesting. That actually might allow us to hold a bonus. I also wonder if blue starts progressing down this way towards the bottom of the board. Purple smacks up, loses 4 on that roll. So I think red tried to break purple. Not sure what the goal was there by the red player. Blue's getting 10. And if he commits fully down to the bottom of the board, that would be pretty cool. I think he's just going to take one. Is he going to break me? Or no, does he just take here and we're chill? All right, we're chill. I'm just going to drop 1s on my border. There's no way I hold 16 for more than necessary. We're just going to throw 1s around here to discourage these players. Yeah, I'll fist bump you, brother. We live in peace. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start progressing up here. Maybe we find pink, maybe we don't. Find a little bit of purple. And let's put those together down there. Why not? So I'm putting these 2s around. It's just to discourage players from whacking stuff. That's the big thing here. I don't normally like defending with 2s. It's not... it's not true random dice, which sometimes 2s can really cripple people in true random. But I just find that it's just a slight way to dissuade players from rolling your stuff. So if blue does end up taking this red capital, which granted I could have taken that on the last turn. If I don't get broken by purple or blue, I think I might try to take this. A 16 on, if it stays as a 6, if it doesn't stay as a 6, I'm not going to try to take it. But if it stays limited, I might try to take it. Pink maybe botting out here. Nobody's fully botted yet. Blue and purple are obviously not going to leave. But the fact that these guys let me hold these double bonuses on the first turn, very surprising. Not complaining. But if I could manage to get this capital in this area down here, it's essentially fueling troops over the course of the game as long as I can hold that cap. And I would never open this because I have the cap up top. Like I would never remove my ability to take an attack here in case I got card blocked up top. Pink bots. Red getting 7 somehow. Maybe red took Iceland as well, but it seems like he left material in on purple unless that was pink that left the material there and then botted out afterwards. But we were playing with neutral behavior, so botting out doesn't really do a whole lot in this one. Red, well, that's, if this fails, great, but that's probably going to remove our ability to play down here. we somehow hold 16, we play off the 3 here, provided blue doesn't whack it out of there, and then we take the capital, which blue maybe won't be happy with. He does pass that, so I'll have max 7 on this cap. We can come in with a 19 and maybe take that. I think red is playing for the noob corner as well, based off of where it seems like most of their troops went. They put 2 down here, 5 somewhere else. Purple is getting 11, so purple also, I believe, has yellow behind him. So I wonder if he just goes in on yellow. He could also break me. Breaking me will certainly change my plans for what I do. But I think we just kind of deal with red, because red's does not have a well-defended capital and is I think he's just going to play for the bonus in here. Does he break me? No, he's going to play for the bonus. Well played. And I think I'm inclined to let him hold that. He's not actively breaking me. I don't actually know that he gets this. Yeah, he seemingly doesn't get it. Pulls back to cap. Yeah, because he had this territory. But he doesn't get the bonus. So hopefully blue just stacks cap, takes card down here, and calls it a day. Oh, is he going to hit my 3? Is he just going to take 1? Oh! Yes, he's a homie! Oh my god. All I had to do was cry. All I had to do was cry, everybody. That's all I had to do. And now he can have the bonus. All I had to do was cry. Oh. That's pretty funny. I might get broken now, but at least I have this big cap now. Yellow goes haywire on blue's material down here. That's not going to be a lot of troops on your cap here, buddy. So pink has that's actually really interesting to realize. Pink has lost their capital, and I don't think they lost it to purple. I think they lost it to red. So I think we'll still see red getting 7 if they're up in this pocket. But I think this is a better pocket to play for. Red's getting 8. Yeah. So our troop committal, we'll let blue take this bonus. I'm not worried about that. Our troop committal is going to be on this bonus down here for the most part. Yeah, so red's up in the noob corner. That's where pink's cap was, somewhere up here. And then purple, obviously, we see. Blue, we see. We took red's original capital, and then yellow, I believe, is down here in the bottom in North Africa. Now, red could still bot out here, which I don't know why you would do that. I think he's going to continue playing. I mean, you have a capital. You took the pink player's capital, so pink is worth 1 card, and they bought it out pretty early. Now, does he hit my 3? Do we let him hold all of this, or do we assume that this is all he has left? He's seemingly still attacking somewhere. So blue can come take this bonus. We're not going to bug blue. Purple's still getting 11. And purple could break me, but I think purple's going to take Eastern Europe, and then we'll have some sort of equilibrium here. Not sure where the card trades are going to end up being, but red's only going to be able to come out from the top here. And those bonuses aren't worth a whole lot. Purple trades in early. I don't agree with that play. Unless he's going to hit... He might be hitting yellow's cap. That might have been a hit on yellow's capital. Nope, seemingly took bonus up top. I'll throw him the well played. I don't mind you hitting these territories. You take your bonus, I won't hit you. And I'll throw him the thumbs up. Yeah. He backs off. Yep, completely backs off. All right, so with that said, I'm just going to get this to a semi-comfortable capital size up here. And then down here, we're going to clear, at the bare minimum, clear both purple and red out of my pocket. So I don't really want purple back here. It's a lot of pink. I'm going to have to clear all of this pink junk out of here. But that's not a bad spot to be in. So seemingly red's out of here. I don't know what's on Sardinia, but there's a lot of pink down here. Which will keep getting added to, but we can maybe kill it for the cards. And yellow's going to get strong behind. So this is interesting, right? Is yellow's only way out here, assuming they're down here, is into purple, which is good for me. Blue maybe breaks me on this extra, but I think more than likely blue starts placing troops over in Russia so that they can just get cards over there. I'm going to get blasted out by red on this 3, which is fine. So we've removed red, we seemingly removed purple. 2 troops placed here, so I think there might be only 1 more pink territory. And then we can hold this bottom left pocket, hold the bottom left pocket, and then also hold my middle of the board position, which is, with this board configuration, actually somewhat difficult to card block as long as my opponents still want cards. Now, red is getting 11 troops. Granted, they put all 11 off capital up here. Loses 4 on my 3. Does he keep going? He is going to keep going. Loses another 1. So there's only an 8 stack now. And to come get to me, he's going to have to make a bad impression on purple or somebody else up here. So I wonder if purple realizes how overly aggressive the red player is being and punishes them for it. I don't know if that'll happen, but purple early trades in. Pink, obviously, with no trade in. Again, going to keep relatively defending my middle of the board cap just because of safety purposes. I think purple's about to get a lot of troops. Pink has officially flagged, so no more troops. Yeah, 18 troops for purple. So we got to make sure our middle of the board cap here is defended. Does purple go to the right? He does. He goes right into red, and is he going to go heavy into red? He is going to go heavy into red. Well played by the purple player. That's going to likely be the end of red here. And I think with yellow chomping at the bit behind purple, that purple likely gets broken soon. It seems like he didn't take the red cap, though. I don't know. I won't know. So blue's turn comes up. Blue should hopefully either defend cap. Maybe he's got positions elsewhere. Getting 13. He was getting 9 before. That makes sense. That all maths out and adds up. Assume he hits here. He does. Gonna hit purple out of here. He's not really leaving himself cards. If he's in Sardinia, I'm unfortunately gonna have to knock him out of there. I think he's leaving himself the card here. I don't want to set in just yet. Let's get this up to a 25 for safety purposes. And I don't think he's going to try to hit this, but I've got time to hit the pink bot out of here. I'm just going to play this slowly so I don't risk losing a cap when the trades come in, because that would not be very good. Blue still has an attack in here, and then blue and I can potentially trade in Italy if we need to. Yellow getting 9. So yellow does not have Orient yet, which is interesting. I thought he would have that by now. So just let's cut through some lessons here. I've noticed this play a lot lately where players are inclined to be good neighbors for quite a bit in the game until the dust settles. So, you know, anybody who didn't have an opportunity to take early bonuses and play from a smart position will get crippled like pink, and like I assume what's going to happen to red and what will happen to yellow, and then we'll play a 3-player game out of this position. But the issue is that like red is too, sometimes there's being too aggressive. If you don't fall into the equilibrium that everybody else has. Yeah, he's just hitting purple. I don't know what you think. Purple could even come off cap and come hit me, hit through me to come disrupt this. This is a really bad play by red. This is overplaying your hand, and it's going to lead to a potential kill if purple's smart. Purple's not going to care about hitting my 2s if he's getting a bunch of troops per turn. Or you know, maybe he doesn't have a lot other than this 29 and he tries to slow play it. He's been completely broken by red, but if I'm purple, I know I'm setting in off of this. Do I just kill him? We've seen him. He's been a fairly fast attacker. You know, like reasonable speed here we see on the dice rolls. If we see him, maybe, yeah, he's hitting back. I think that's a really bad play from the red player. Now, red will have a set, so if purple doesn't fully kill him, yeah, he's just going to come right back into you. So this is an now there's 2 lessons to be learned here. is that red will set after me, blue. That's an unfortunate play from the. That's a really unfortunate play from purple there, not just fully sending the kill. I think you have to send it because red's going to come right back into you now. Red's shown this kind of aggression. Now, what does blue do? I don't think blue has an additional position anywhere. I think he'll probably hit purple out of here. So I'll just create it. What I'm going to do on this next turn is just create a trading zone with blue. Because we've been good neighbors. And I will set in. I will make sure he's not behind me here. Let's get this up to 30. And then this might be the pink kill. I won't set in off of this, but... not horrible. That is the pink kill. And there's a little teeny bit of yellow behind me, and I don't want that there, obviously. Let's see if I can single... Yeah, there we go. That way I give him a card without him having to break me, and I fortify up this way, and then we can just be in this little trading pocket. I wanted to fortify elsewhere. I'll just say, yeah, he's happy because this means he doesn't have to break me. I give him the cards, and now I've got a nice strong cap behind him as well. Realistically, now would probably be the right time to turn on him, but I don't have any interest in doing that. He does have a pretty large stack here, I think, on Gascony secondary defense. Now, this could be interesting. Does yellow go hard into purple here? He's doing quite a bit of attacking, or does he have a heads-up play where he goes and hits red? I don't know. He hit quite a bit. I didn't think he had that many He hit at least 3 times there. I didn't think he had that much left to clear in Orient. Maybe red was keeping troops on capital, but I don't... With how much he's been holding back, I'd be surprised. So I'm actually on 4 cards. I could trade in now. I don't really want to. I kind of want to see if anybody trades on 3. We have put ourselves at the front of the order, kind of. We're an entire card ahead of yellow and red. We're front of the order for purple and blue. Is kind of the way to look at it. And here comes red coming in hot again. Question is, does he pick a new person to be mad at? No. He doesn't retaliate as much as we well, that's actually not necessarily true. Maybe yellow hit red and then purple, or sorry, maybe yellow hit purple and then purple just didn't feel the need to go back in. He's going to cut through me. No, he's going to hits across. And does he go all the way up? No, he's playing more conservative now. 18 there. So I'll just continue trading with blue for now. Maybe let red give me an excuse to go beat the crap out of him. If red doesn't trade on 3, I think I go hit red. There's a 40 down here. This much up here. I mean, I know he doesn't have this bonus, so he can't be mad at me hitting in here. And I'm not going to open up an additional spot on his cap, because that would be a mistake. I think blue can assume my cap is here. He had Vienna initially, so he would have seen Prussia and Bavaria, and obviously can see Netherlands. But these two, I think it was yellow and pink next to me originally. Now, yellow is holding Orient. So what's yellow's progression here? It's got to be out into purple because I removed him down in here. Does he not take a card? No, he does take a card. He breaks purple. Okay. Yeah, purple's in a tough spot, but I could almost pull some of the pressure off of purple. Red trades in early. All right, in that case, there's not really any point to pulling pressure off of purple. It would make more sense to go in on purple. but it's going to depend on what red does here. I don't know how much presence is in Russia of purple or any other players. I don't know if red ever fully secured that position. But I like the spot I'm in right now. I'm feeling relatively confident. I've been getting quite a bit each turn. I mean, blue just let me get 24 on that last turn without doing anything to me. So blue's been a homie through and through so far. But sometimes you got to turn on your homies. Purple's been stuck in a really tough spot here. If he doesn't set in, we might have to go for a kill. He does set in. Now, does he retaliate? Or does he play his game out? That feels like a retaliation play. That's 25 troops going elsewhere. Most of it comes back to cap. All of it comes back to cap. Okay. Well, 21, I guess. He hit something. I think he broke yellow. But that's just going to lead yellow to continuing to give you crap. But we get the early purple set. We got the early red set. So instead of getting 15 troops like I was originally slated to, we're going to get 20 now. Or 25, sorry. Unless blue sets in early, which he very well might. So get the 25 now. That comes back to cap. Yep. We'll trade in. Get the extra +2 down in here. Let's go enough here. I'm gonna give red a turn of seeing if they have Russia. I'm not really worried about blue taking this down here until the trades get higher. So let's go like 54 should be enough down there. And I want to fortify that 2 up. So we're gonna try a single dice roll. And we get it first try. So we don't have to worry about our fortify. It ends up being worth it. So we don't risk having 2 troops lost there. Yellow gets broken in Orient as expected. Is on 4. Could trade in early and give purple the business. Or just hold their border. I'm not sure yet. No, they trade in early. And I don't know how much was on that yellow capital. But if we see this purple cap get whacked, this game could be close to over here. Yellow just takes back. He's playing relatively passively. Red does have Russia. So I want red to keep going. I want him to take Eastern Europe. I want him to remove purple as much as he can. But at the same time, like I think my issue here is that red could start a war with me, and the moment he starts a war with me, he's done. Because I will out-generate him. I can break him to a point. He might not even have stuff on cap. But I almost want to let him run rampant on the other players just so I progress forward, and then it becomes almost like a 1v1 situation with blue and I. And I've been outpacing blue on troops so I can get stronger than blue so that if I do complete a kill on somebody else, we're about even when it starts, and I'm fairly confident I can win the 1v1 with this player just based off of the positions that we have right now. Because blue is going to be, when it all comes down to it, probably a 2-point card block across Prussia and Trieste here with my cap in the back. If I really wanted it, I'm generating enough in the late game. Seems like purple got broken again. That might have been by red. I want purple to just lose it. I want him to get frustrated with how the game's going and just sack into red, and then I scoop in. Like blue's not paying enough attention, and I swoop in and take the kill. But I don't know that that's going to happen. I think purple needs to realize that, okay, red left a 10 stack in front of him. And he just hit it. He just hit it to hit it. That was, wow. Well, he lost 10 on it, so it could have been more than that. I wonder if blue goes searching here, cuts through me and goes and takes a look. I could see that. Nope, just goes back to cap. Blue's a stand-up guy, it would seem. So I don't have a set right now. It's got 105 cap. Just take our blitz. We'll roll back. But purple's been interesting because he hasn't hit me a single time here. Yellow has Orient once again, so he's gonna break into here. Do I have a set on 4? I have a set on 4. I gotta wonder how aggressively one of these players goes into purple. I feel bad that purple's been stuck in the position that they're in, that they had to hit a stack that lost them 10 troops on that last turn. This middle of the board cap is good if you're trying to hold from the left side. It's bad if you're trying to hold from the right side is kind of how I feel about it. Now, red could break me. If red breaks me, he feeds me the purple kill. No, he's just going to hit purple again. Wow. And splits to hold his border? Oh, he's heavy holding that border. Interesting. That's so strange. Yeah, red's a big-time bonus holder. Player breaker. This purple set on 3 here. Because purple could stay alive a really long time with early sets. I was hoping red was going to break me open. Because I'm trying to win, obviously, but I want to keep this entertaining. Where I want to go crazy when it's time to go crazy, but it's not time to go crazy yet, especially with how strong Blue's capital is here. He does hit me. Keep going. Hit me once more. Interesting. So he breaks me. Not sure I'm the person you wanted to break there, brother. Yeah, no, he feels bad about it. He's being kind of held hostage over here. All I need is him to not set and red to break me, but I don't think that's going to happen. And blue probably doesn't even know I got broken there. One of these times, blue could make a move. He takes very long on his turns. I'm gonna 70. I leave this here. I'm just gonna leave that there. You can hit something else, dude. It's not gonna be me. It could be me, but I'm also partially putting this here in case he doesn't set in. But I think he might die to yellow here. Oh, yeah. That's a weak capital, too. So he kills him, but he doesn't set in off of that. I think he came off cap with that, I think. He doesn't set in. $55 comes up from the lower cap. That was an instant shift. Interesting. So yellow played a conservative game. Is on 5 cards. Purple is dead now. Do I want to play good neighbor with yellow? Let's see what red does. Yeah, I was trying to get red to play along with him. I don't think he's got anything on this cap down here. He fortified up. I think that's a battle I can win. I don't really... I mean, it's just an additional position to play from. I think that's the biggest thing. I lose the bonuses up here because he'll certainly break this stuff, but it's just better positioning to be behind him and restrict him. 69. Let's get this up to buck 10. 51 over here. Yeah, he didn't leave anything down here. I think that's a heads-up play. And he'll set in here, but I mean, he risks dying if he sets in, if he tries to take this back. I think what's going to end up happening is the exact same thing that happened to purple is going to happen to him. It might have been a risky play to try to do that. I fully anticipate him breaking me. I would be very surprised if he doesn't break me. Yeah, thank you. I wanted this opened. He's gonna break blue too. Oh my god, he just made... Dude, you can't hit two. I said this in I think I said this in yesterday's video, and I'm saying it again today. Or maybe the Tier List Tuesday video that we'll release tomorrow. Maybe I said it in that video. You can't break two players on the same turn, especially with blue on a set. That is bold. Yeah. Oh, he went and broke blue. He went and broke blue. With only a 4 left here. What did he initially hit me with? Okay, so blue must have everything in his cap then if yellow broke through here. I don't have a set, but there's certainly no reason to let yellow have anything now. And I'm not particularly worried about red, quite frankly. I would assume red peaks at my capital. Yeah, I'm not an idiot. You might as well check. The one unfortunate thing is I have to split between 3 caps right now, which I don't really want to do. And red's coming down this way. He's going to come peek at this bottom cap too. Red's very curious. I respect his curiosity. I definitely respect his curiosity. I don't have a set right now, but you know who does have a set is blue. And blue knows where that yellow cap is. Can't imagine he's super happy in 91. Can't imagine he's super happy about what yellow did there. I'll let him hold that. Might as well take a peek. And now he sees how much is there. He doesn't know how much is on my cap. 70. I'm not worried about the 70 getting taken until he makes his way down here. I'm getting a bit less now. Not going to let him hold a bonus. That would be foolish of me. Alright, yellow. You may have dug your own grave, brother. I'm holding this 1 here so that if blue does go for yellow on this next turn... Bro, you know I don't have this bonus. That's funny. I think I'm going to set in early just to make sure everything's defended because of how large blue's cap is getting. But there's also the potential red either... I mean, red's only attacks are going to be into either blue's bonus here, which might irritate blue, or into yellow's bonus over here, which very well could irritate yellow. I mean, he's getting 32 a turn, but again, some players you just don't worry about getting that many troops per turn, and a guy who's leaving 20 stacks on his borders with no large stack actually facing you and a locked capital isn't exactly the biggest threat in the world. That's a player that I'm fairly certain I could card block later on. And does he break blue here? Yes, he does. I let blue hold that. Is he going to go further to break blue? He is. That is just not the sharpest play available to you. Not sure that that's the play, but I can tell the skill difference between myself and blue and these two players, the red and the yellow players, and sometimes you just got to let these players do what they're going to do. Yellow is so concerned with this bonus and holding it, and I'm obviously not going to let him hold it. That would be foolish of me. Interesting, blue doesn't go for retaliate. Maybe he will on his trade. He just takes back. That's a curious play for sure. Like I said, I'm going to set in early for my own safety. Ooh, Benghazi's the cap, though. Normally I wouldn't prioritize a card like that, but I want this defended. So let's get this up to 92. 92 here. Throw an extra 25 here, and then this I'll just make sure I have a decent hand. 85 cap's not a bad spot to be. And we have a Joker. That's very, very nice. I essentially want yellow to, like, suicide himself. I want Well, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. That might get me demonetized. Not in real life. We are not talking about self-harm. Apologies. Do not take this out of context. YouTube, please. Yeah, interesting. So he doesn't go back for the bonus here. Essentially, I want him to commit his trade plus his cap here into this capital, and then I come off with my own trade and kill him and take it. Yeah, Red's getting 70 plus still the 32 that he was getting before. So that's 100. I mean, that's 100 troops that he could send somewhere right now. Well, hopefully I don't end up eating my words about the red player, but I don't anticipate that being the case. He could miss a card here. It's not a guarantee. The 3-on-1 there is not a guaranteed roll. He continues trying to attack. That's wild. Very greedy. Blue's still getting 15. So blue gets broken up. I mean, blue was getting 15 most of the game. I doubt he's worried about it. The question is, does blue go for a kill? Like, he could trade in here, go for the kill on yellow. He knew how much was on that cap before. Oh, I think he's doing it. Is he going to go hit a bunch of red? I thought he might go for the kill on yellow here. I was actually banking on him potentially going for the kill on yellow here and feeding. Interesting. Do we think he took yellow's cap there? I don't. I think he just went and broke red. No, he definitely didn't, because this would be way lower than him losing, what, only 30 troops there? Yeah. I'm going to hit his largest stack. I'll leave that as a 245. He actually doesn't have pathing back to my cap right now, so. But essentially, I want to bait him into hitting my capital off of his set here. Lose a ton. Hit the cap, lose it. We're leaving. I don't care about this bonus. We're leaving him here for the kill guard in case somebody. No, he's playing this too carefully. Red's down to 15 a turn now, off the 32 from before. So, question is, does Red retaliate now? Does he deemed blue a problem child to the point where he full sends blue every turn now? To the point where, like, I'm really Red and I are the only ones getting bonuses. I don't know. We'll see where he stops here. Now I don't want to set in. I have the Joker. If we get a dude on one of these turns, maybe we set in early. But yeah, no, here he comes, the buck 16. And there is no stopping him right now. One minor issue behind this, him coming back in here, if he gets all the way to Andalusia, is he opens up the big stack to my smaller cap, which I've intentionally been keeping smaller so that I don't waste the troops. Like, this is a pot. Yeah, all right, good. He doesn't open it up because the pocket back here, I don't want to keep this many troops in a pocket. The problem is this just gives blue a means for retaliation every time. I find that very confusing that he'd do this, that Red would do this. But we wait to see. Yeah, blue doesn't retaliate. This is the problem with the blue player, is he's not retaliating enough, I don't think. All right, we got 200 caps and a buck 50. Blue's only got 264, so we're like over 100 troops bigger than him right now. From what I can tell. Because again, the cap that I haven't rolled any caps recently that were like full-on rolls. Yellow's still only getting 5 a turn. What would be smart of yellow is it like yellow taking this bonus back. I wouldn't try to break this because I don't want to open up his capital. I don't think he realizes that. I'm not going to let you hold a 7 back here, though. So do I have a set without the Joker? I do. I do indeed. Which actually, maybe I don't set because maybe yellow sets early. I bait him into taking this cap, and then I come back with back-to-back sets and come wail on him. I don't know. Red wins that roll. I'm trying to figure out how we break out of this equilibrium. I was really banking on the yellow player being more aggressive after they killed purple. Oh, he locked his cap. He didn't want to hit red there. Interesting. I don't know if I would have done that myself. $1.60. All right, now we got a trade coming in. Maybe yellow sets early and comes and rolls this. That would be delightful. Does not do that. Just plays off of this over here. So I got to force him elsewhere. I think I got to take this all myself and force him to come hit me with his capital. Red sets in on 3 again. Getting the 33 a turn. Red's easily the largest player on the board right now because of how many he's been getting. This player snuck out by taking the pink cap early. Which is very interesting. Just takes once. How do I weasel my way out of this? While also letting the blue player, like, not fear me. I guess that's kind of where I'm at. How do I weasel my way out while not letting the blue player fear me? Blue sets in early. Interesting. Did Red didn't hit him, did he? No. 370. 20. Yeah, he's still not mad at me. So Red let him out. So Red didn't break him, but Red opened him up. Wow. Yeah, blue decided to full-on hit him this time. Probably still has a decent amount on cap, I would guess. Let's go $1.25. I want this up to 200. And then this over here. Just leave it as a 5 so red doesn't want to hit it. And another joker. That's massive. I've got both the jokers right now. That's kind of funny, honestly. And now I don't want yellow to come roll my cap. I don't want him to roll it now because if he... Oh my god. I don't even... Oh, blue's just going to get the free kill on him. He just... I'm like, I don't want him to roll it now because I have to use both jokers. I don't have to use both jokers. I can kill him without it. The problem is that he feeds his 3 cards to blue. Or maybe he feeds it to red. Does red have the heads up play to take this kill? Because if blue doesn't have pathing, you can't take all of this. He just won a 5-on-5. Technically a 4-on-5. I was, alright, baiting yellow into losing the game worked like a charm. I didn't think it would be that easy, quite frankly. But he just got one of the worst cap rolls I've ever seen. He just lost 290 on a 140. So he lost more than double. The probability of that, I mean, he didn't lose the roll, but the probability of that roll losing that many troops is like very low. It's a super low odds roll. Now red's only getting 8 a turn, so if he's not his heads up enough about this play, the thing is blue isn't gonna know how much. Well, I don't know if blue has Trieste, he'll know how much yellow lost. We'll see how heads up blue is here. My concern is that red goes all the way in and breaks this. And we won't see a cap flip, right? Maybe he is able to kill yellow. I mean, I know yellow can die to my 200 cap here. I don't even need to set in right now. Blue's getting 20. So if red didn't hit yellow that hard, blue won't be open to taking this kill. But the problem is I think red probably... We'll see if blue jumps up to 3 caps. That'll be our tell here. Is if blue jumps to 3 caps, he'll probably have the yellow kill. And then that begs... Okay, he doesn't jump, but is he kill guarding? I don't think he's probably kill guarding. I don't want to set in because I want to save these jokers for when I absolutely need them. Well, let me go off. No, I don't want to open his cap. We don't open the cap. Red didn't take this? Are you crazy? And blue didn't take it. They're leaving it for me? I swear they're leaving this for me. I probably should have left that there. I'm gonna leave third. Let's leave like 50 on this one. Alright. As expected, that was the yellow kill. I'm going to try to use... Do I try to use one joker here? Oh, I have to use a joker. Alright. Yeah, we use a joker here. I'm going to put... $1.50 to go back to that cap up there, and then the rest here. So we don't want to irritate blue. Red's getting 10. And I haven't caused any issues for red. He should still be mad at blue. And I don't know how much blue lost going to hit him. It very well might have been quite a bit. But we essentially lost 140 to knock off 300 troops of yellows. That's essentially what that math should be. And then we get back his trade in. So I successfully irritated that player enough to come take my cap. And throw their game off their trade in. It just happened an entire trade in after I thought it would happen. And now I think because I can already basically card block blue from the position he's in here, I just full send red. I just help blue with full sending red. Which it seems like he's probably going to hit me and then go hit red. Maybe not. Is he going to make... Nope, he's hitting me. No, he doesn't want to hit the stacks. He wants to break red without hitting the stacks. Yeah, that's it. Okay. He wants to hit red without breaking. So blue is entirely, this to me is a pretty committed play by blue to play for second place. So I don't really care about this cap at all. These caps are fine because they're not open to blue's cap right now. And this cap, we'll just throw those troops on there. So we hit some red. Blue sees the fortify. He knows I didn't hit him, so he's got to assume I hit red. And red's still getting 10. So it's that Scandinavia and Iceland. He's backed up all the way to there. Maybe some extra troops somewhere along there. The problem's going to be is if he opens up the capital. But I've got 300 plus caps right now. We've recouped a decent amount from that last trade-in. And red's still only hitting blue. Which is just delightful. He's going to break this time, right? No, he skirts. He opens the cap to himself. I'll throw him the oops. That's a massive oops. Why would you open up the capital? Especially with only a 4 stack. But Blue has been such a homie this entire game. He's still getting 19 because he doesn't get broken here, which red should have... I mean, this was a guaranteed break for him. And he trades in... Oh, that red player is so dead, and he's going to set enough of this. How big is this stack? Oh, it's only 230. So he hit a lot of red earlier. I think this is the end of red. And then, like I mentioned before... Oh, he's going to hit a lot of material with that. Like I mentioned before, he's got... I got the Prussia, and then Dynarite's capital, so I can just... It's really just a 1 point off cap stack that I have to block with. He's not going to get this, I don't think. I think he's got too many territories to cut through. So I wonder if I set in and go off the 150 to go try to take the kill, If I get it, I set in off of it, and then I have a set without the Joker. The question mark is going to be, does blue get back to... Oh, so he's not even going to roll anything. So he's going to leave it up to me to take this kill, or has he got red completely blocked up there? He might have red completely blocked. Just get this up to 150. This should be enough. Did he take all of this? Red sets in and takes this, right? I don't want to... Blue seemingly has done all of this work, and normally I would just blast through that and take the kill. I think Red's going to have a set and just hit through this. I think Red will have a set and just hit through... He doesn't set in? Oh, that's not good. Did he not have a set to hit through that? Interesting. Why? Oh, he's fortifying. Red fortified off, seemingly. I'll let blue do this legwork. There's really no reason not to. And now I can't hit through it. If I had to turn to hit through it, it would have been last turn. Does red... Come on, red. Set in. There's no way he doesn't have a set on 4, right? Oh, he rolled something there. Whether or not he won it remains to be seen. He did not win it. So blue gets this kill for free. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Red flags. Okay, I should have probably busted through him. But he doesn't set off of this. And I'll have a set here. I guess I got to use the Joker. I think blue committed pretty much everything up there. He's not going to have a chance to fortify more than whatever he just put up there. He sets on the phone. So he gets the kill. But does he leave it on capital? I know he's gonna have a set, so I think I just have to go for the win here. Like, how much comes back this way? Well played. Seemingly didn't fortify anything back this way. Let's set in. See what I can do. No, he left this for me. Good game, sir. I don't know where he put all of the... Where'd you put all of the troops? Leave them over here somewhere? Well played. Good luck. I don't know. He must have... Oh, he left 174. So I was going to win that anyway. Most likely. That roll. Good game to blue. Homie through and through. And I let him have the satisfaction of taking the red kill. I'm glad I did that. It made for a nice symbiotic relationship at the end there. But we take the win. This game was interesting. I didn't get the purple kill, but we certainly positionally profited off of it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I tried to keep it... I tried to describe best what I thought was happening in the fog early on in the game and why I thought various strategies maybe weren't the best. Like Red's strategy, because he had chosen to take this capital back in the pocket instead of defending one in a stronger pocket, I thought that was kind of questionable. We got experts on blue and purple, beginners on red and yellow, and then a novice on pink. Unsurprising that they bought it out early. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I upload videos just like this one every single day. Comment down below what you thought about it, and go follow me on Twitch as well, because I've been streaming over there somewhat recently. So go check that out, and maybe you'll catch me live every now and then. And if you want to catch a video that YouTube recommends for you, right here above my head, the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. As always, everybody, I've been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.